Welcome to week 5 of Old Testament 102. This week we're going to give our attention to the study of the prophecy of Isaiah. Isaiah is a wonderful and intriguing book, to say the least. Isaiah has been called by some the Prince of the Prophets, and it's obvious as to why that title has been given him when you just read his book. Anyone who will just take a casual reading of the book comes away pretty amazed with some of the things that Isaiah speaks of. The topics that he focuses his attention on. We see in this book quite a bit of detail given to the coming Messiah. So much prophecy coming through Isaiah about the coming anointed one of God, Jesus Christ. And I would encourage you to pay special attention to those parts of the book that refer specifically to the Messiah. Isaiah also goes into great detail explaining his own personal call into the prophetic ministry. And many of us might even be able to identify with some of the things Isaiah says about himself as we have experienced our own personal calling into the ministry and how God does that differently with different people. And Isaiah gives his testimony of his own calling into the ministry, and what a powerful testimony that is. In the book of Isaiah, we have so many different subjects. We've got subjects of condemnation and judgment against the nations. We've got words of warning against God's own chosen people. We've got words of comfort concerning the coming Messiah who is going to bring deliverance to his people. We've got to those who actually believe that this book could not possibly have been written by just one individual, but has to have been written by at least two and perhaps even three people who identify themselves as Isaiah, and how these three writings came to be included all in one book. Of course, when transcripts of Isaiah have been found in the Dead Sea Scrolls, one of the amazing testimonies is that they found a scroll of Isaiah completely intact with all of Isaiah included in that one scroll. So that's a pretty powerful testimony to the fact that it was written by one person, and it has always been handed down as one continual book. But having said that, just pay attention to those special parts in the textbook about the different messages that Isaiah gives, the messages against the nations, the messages to his own people Israel, the messages that he gives concerning the coming anointed one of God. Pay special attention to these. Make sure you make note of when Isaiah prophesied and the time frame in which he wrote, and the things going on in the nation when he wrote what he wrote, because that will give special credence to the things that he says, the messages that he delivers to the people. So give your attention to the book of Isaiah this week. I know you will come away amazed if you've never read through the book in its entirety. I would encourage you to try to do that this week. I realize it's a lengthy book of prophecy, but it would do you well if you could read the entirety of the book as you study the textbook this week. God bless you in your studies. I look forward to seeing you again next week by way of video.